Butterball comic Bert the Machine Kreischer wows fans with surprising anatomical detail in hot and heavy workout with sexy Hawaiian OnlyFans star nicknamed Nasty. Hi, I'm Johnny Mac with your daily comedy news. So I was putting the show together, I sat down to record, and I looked at the script, and I'm like, wait, it's like one story light, and I typed a couple comedians' names into the Google machine, and when I typed in Bert Kreischer, this came up from beachgrit.com, your home for comedy news. Haven't even read the story yet, but I love the headline, Butterball comic Bert the Machine Kreischer wows fans with surprising anatomical detail in hot and heavy workout with sexy Hawaiian OnlyFans star nicknamed Nasty. I have no idea what's about to happen here. 3 months ago, Hawaiian surf royalty Nathan Nasty Florence and Koa Rothman went on a podcast hosted by Bert Kreischer. All right, so Nathan Nasty Florence, so this isn't going to be like a Pete Davidson type story. It's a surfing story, it sounds like. Okay. Bert asks, here's my question. Is surfing like comedy where the gossip is what would sell? My answer right now, apparently. But Nasty says, I don't think it would. There are some platforms that do sell on gossip. Hello. But I wouldn't say they're the biggest. Hello. Bert Kreischer wonders, you talking about Beach Grit, your home for comedy news? Nasty says, yes. Koa Rothman said, they suck. Apparently he's not a fan of Beach Grit, your home for comedy news. Nasty said, they just make stuff up. Rothman said, it's crazy. Beach Grit said, all true, of course, and they might have added hysterical and petty for good nature. This is fun. On a recent North Shore morning, Bert Kreischer, who is 50, and 20-something Hawaiian OnlyFans star and powerlifter Nathan Florence, you know, Nasty, combined for a hot and heavy workout in the grounds of the Sunset Elementary School. The brutal field workout contrasts the maddeningly cool Florence with the furnace-face greasy Kreischer. Sweat already beginning to slice down his face and body even before the calisthenics begin. But what should be a comedy of fat man versus athlete becomes wildly erotic as the viewer is gifted with what appears to be the outline of Kreischer's forbidden curves. Or, they ask, is Kreischer carrying another tool of some sort? This is a Pete Davidson story. Johnny Mac, what happened? The article there ends, but you can find this on beachgrit.com, your home for comedy news. All right, that was a nice diversion. And much more fun than the original leadoff article today, which was, and is, the Academy of TV Arts and Sciences unveiled notable rule changes for the 2023 Emmys. Now do you see why I put the Bert Kreischer silliness first? Yeah, it's also Christmas week, and there was no Pete Davidson gossip today. I try. They're shaking up the categories. The Variety Talk and the Variety Sketch Awards are replaced with two new categories. They are Outstanding Talk Series and Outstanding Scripted Variety Series. Outstanding Talk Series are programs where a significant portion of the running time consists of unscripted interviews or panel discussions between a hosts, and guest celebrities or personalities. All right, I'll translate that into English. A talk show. You know one when you see one. The Tonight Show being an example there. A talk series can include scripted elements and other aspects of a variety series, such as monologues, musical performances, etc., so long as the main intent of the program is interviews, discussions, aka The Tonight Show, etc. So what's an outstanding scripted variety series? Those are programs that are primarily scripted or feature loosely scripted improv and consist of discrete scenes, musical numbers, monologues, comedy stand-ups, sketches, etc. Scripted variety series may occasionally feature unscripted elements, but the main intent of the series is scripted or performed entertainment, also known as the I Guess Saturday Night Live is Going to Win award. Vox had a lengthy article about Gutfeld. You know, that's the late night talk show there on the Fox News channel. Since August, Gutfeld has been pulling in an average of 2 million viewers a night, which makes it the most popular late night talk show, whether we like that or not. Hey, maybe you like Gutfeld. It could be your favorite show. I've never met anyone who's ever seen it. It could be the Bob's Burgers of late night talk shows. You know what? It's not. I've actually seen Gutfeld. Anyway, they wrote this big, serious article about right-leaning comedy, left-leaning comedy. I shared it in the Facebook group, which is Daily Comedy News Podcast group. I'm not going to poke at the serious parts of the discussion. It's like way too deep for what I do here. But Vox wrote some wonderful paragraphs, which I will share with you. They describe Gutfeld as such, quoting Vox. Generally, the panel comes to a cheerful consensus, racism over, and anyone who tells you otherwise is trying to con you. Democracy? Absolutely not under siege, and you only think it is because of scaremongering from the left. Liberals? Humorless and earnest and virtual signaling, and just so effing prudish, absolutely determined to spoil your good time, about as edgy as a teddy bear. In his very first monologue, Gutfeld asked, as for those late night shows we're supposed to compete against, why bother? Who do they offend? The only time Stephen Colbert ruffles feathers is in a pillow fight. Ouch. The definition of risk for Kimmel is dehydration from crying too much. Ouch. Fallon? That guy fawns more than a herd of deer. That's actually true. And I heard Seth Meyers and Trevor Noah have run off to be obscured together. Oh, being mean there. This year, The Atlantic called Gutfeld Where Comedy Goes to Die. And found the show's comedic perspective so bizarre that it could only attribute the show's ratings to a sense that Trump's presidency introduced into the culture a tremendous uncertainty about what was actually funny. Variety argued that the show was impossible to follow because too often during the show it's unclear what's played for fun and what isn't. Is Gutfeld the worst show on television, asked the New Republic? It went on to call Gutfeld the latest futile attempt at providing a conservative counter to The Daily Show and proving that conservatives are funny too, gosh darn it, a pathetic and profoundly insecure show that mostly serves as a collection of anxieties about the left's cultural power. But mostly, the review concluded, it just sucks. It might suck, but it's getting more views than everything else. Congratulations, Gutfeld. Saw an article, I think this was the Hollywood Reporter, they were talking to Netflix's film chief, Scott Stuber, and I found this exchange interesting. They asked him, hey, Scott Stuber, Netflix film chief, what did you learn from what worked and what didn't work? Scott Stuber, Netflix's film chief, said, the cumulative challenge in the business is comedy. There haven't been that many pitches or scripts in the market. People want to laugh. We're in a tough time economically and globally. There's a war. Laughter is a tonic for the times. We have an exciting one in January called You People with Kenya Barris. I wish there was more of that. I remember as a young executive working on Nutty Professor and being wowed by a guy who played 9 characters. I'm guessing that's Eddie Murphy. He should have been nominated. It was just a remarkable thing. I remember being at the There's Something About Mary premiere. I was a young executive and I didn't know much about the movie. It was one of the greatest premieres I've ever been at. Everybody's doing a list. So let's do some homework here. Looking ahead, normal episodes through the end of the year, even Christmas Day, I'll have a reasonably robust episode for you. I'll tap the brakes a little bit and not use my best stuff, being honest. You know, it's Christmas. But I've got some real stories in there. Now, Monday, I will share my end of year top 21 comedy specials of the year. Why didn't you do 22, Johnny Mac? You know, because I recorded the whole darn episode and then realized there were 21 and I didn't feel like making an edit and I was too stupid to do 22 and 22, so you can make fun of me in the schoolyard. So the top 21 comedy specials are on Monday, but, you know, normal episodes, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, pseudo-holiday, and I just wanted to get that in. I've been making this list all year. I wanted to share it with you, so I thought Monday would be a good day to do that rather than Christmas Day. But everybody's doing lists. The Interrobang said, welcome to their 2022 Best of Everything in Comedy Awards. The way it works for them at theinterrobang.com is they choose the top 10 and then you vote for number 1. You can vote until January 4th. They will share the results on January 5th. They write, Best Comedy Special is one of the most coveted awards every year and even more meaningful than Comedian of the Year. If you're even nominated for this award, your talents are at the very top of a long list of performers, okay? Before they get to the nominees, they have some honorable mentions. So these aren't even the nominees. These are the honorable mentions. Not nominated include Bill Burr live at Red Rocks. They call that a must-watch. They say, we're big fans of Nick Kroll. You also don't want to miss Ricky Gervais' Supernature. Was that this year? It's not on my list. What did that come out, like January 2nd? It's not on my list at all. Also, Patton Oswalt, We All Scream. That special's not that good. The middle's not that good. And, of course, Joe Coy's live from the LA Forum. A little long, not that great. The Interrobang writes, we also love Ian Lara's romantic comedy streaming on HBO Max, Joel Kim Booster's Psychosexual on Netflix, Christina P. Crushed with Mom Jeans, Netflix. Also on Netflix, check out Whitney Cummings' Jokes. We're big Tim Dillon fans, so you don't want to miss Tim Dillon, A Real Hero. Taylor Tomlinson's Look at You is a strong hour. And you're really going to dig Sam Morrill's Same Time Tomorrow. They continue. Andrew Schultz, Infamous, should be on your short list to watch. Definitely check out Kyle Kinane, Trampoline in a Ditch. Watch Giannis Pappas, Mom Love, all on YouTube. Want to discover someone new? They recommend Renan Hirschberg, Jokes from the Underground, and a special from Andy Fiore titled Check Right. Both of those are on YouTube. And now let's click on the Interrobang's top 10 best comedy specials of 2022 nominees. Again, you go to theinterrobang.com and vote, and they'll pick one of these. Their nominees, in no particular order, are Nikki Glazer's Good Clean Filth, Ari Shaffir, Jew, Joe List, This Year's Material, Hassan Minhaj, The King's Jester, Robert Kelly, Killbox, Ali Wong, Don Wong, Stavros Halkias is Live at the Lodge Room, Chris DiStefano, Speshi Weshi, Gerard Carmichael, Rathaniel. Really? Everybody's really excited about Rathaniel. Did you see Rathaniel? It's not funny. Paul Verzi's Nocturnal Admission. All right, so Glazer, Shaffir, List, Minhaj, Kelly, Wong, Halkias, DiStefano, Carmichael, Verzi. Can I pick none of those? Oh, you can write in other. Write in something else. That is, in my humble opinion, they picked the wrong 10 there. Their honorable mentions list is way better than those 10. Sorry, Interrobang. And that's your comedy news for today. Follow the show for free on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Hey, you can join the $2 Club. I just got a new membership here while you're not shouting out the person, Johnny Mac. Come on, they joined the $2 Club. You're not even going to say their name because it's unclear from the email address used what their first name is, and even unclear what pronouns, if any, the person uses. So I've emailed the person with a thanks, and once I get their name, I will shout out their name on the show. How do you join the $2 Club? Well, it's easy. You go to buymeacoffee.com/dailycomedynews, and there you can throw some money in the tip jar. There's all kinds of amounts. If you donate $1 million, I'll definitely give you a shout out, probably 2 shows in a row for that amount. But, you can just join the $2 Club. It's all cool. I'll take any amount. Much appreciated. Seriously, the money's nice. I love that people listen to the show at all. Like, anytime I make contact with a human, I'm like, oh, somebody's actually listening. There's one listener who we've been trading lots of emails lately, and I appreciate that listener and would love to hear from all of you. The contacts are in the show notes if you want to reach out and say hi. But that's it for today. And again, normal episodes tomorrow through the weekend. Monday is the best of, and normal episodes next week. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, here's the pitch. 5 stories. They're all good news. It's called 5 Good News Stories. No negative news, just good news. Nice, easy way to start your day. Hopefully a smile. Hi, I'm Johnny Mac, host of 5 Good News Stories. You get the premise? There's 5 stories, and they're all good news. Follow the show wherever you get your podcasts, and have a great day.